11 lives taken. These are the faces of the victims who were killed in Saturday's attack. Each one was an important member of the Pittsburgh Jewish community, and each is being remembered with stories here on KDKA-TV. This evening, we are learning more about the life of 69-year-old Irving Younger. He lived by himself on Mount Washington, but Irving Younger was never alone, thanks to his neighbors who are grieving his loss. John Shumway joins us live now with this story tonight. John?
Yeah, Irving Younger lived here on Smith Way. In fact, he lived in the house behind me with the green awning, and his neighbors would see him come and go. He also loved to go to the synagogue, would get there early, would help people as much as he could find their way around the synagogue, where they needed to go, and often he was the last to leave. When you live on a one-way street in Mount Washington with parking only on one side, there is a code of good conduct.
He never would take my parking place. He was a good man.
69-year-old Irving Younger lived alone here on Smith Way in Mount Washington, a neighborly neighbor.
You know, we would exchange pleasantries. I'd talk about his family, my family. I know he just recently had a granddaughter. His daughter lived in California.
And I know he always talked about his grandchild and his children.
Val posted this picture to Facebook today of last Halloween, and she says the folks here knew of Irv's passion for the synagogue.
He loved going there, and he just loved life. He was loving life. You know, he used to go to the baseball games, the pirate games, and he was just trying to live his life and love life, and this is what happens.
To say the least, Irv's neighbors are taking the Tree of Life losses personally.
It's too close. I mean, it sucks, it stinks that it's in Pittsburgh to begin with. I mean, anywhere for that matter, but when it's your hometown, and then not only it's your hometown, it's your street, your neighbor. I mean, it's, you know, I cried all morning on Sunday morning. Why the hate?
It's terrible. The hate in our country is terrible.
And that hate has claimed a friend.
He always looked out for me. Always looked out. Always looked out for all of his neighbors here.
Yeah, the neighbors here say that they are anticipating that the family will be arriving here at Irv Younger's home on Mount Washington sometime in the next day or so, and they stand ready to help out the family in any way they can. As we speak tonight, the funeral arrangements for Irv Younger are incomplete. Live on Mount Washington, John Shumway, KDKA-TV News.